Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Duels. This week we'll be taking a look at White Weenie, an aggressive white deck. Without further ado though, let's get into the game, shall we? See you there. And we are in, and we're on the play, which does mean this knight isn't as good, but the rest of the hand is awesome and incredibly aggressive. So we'll go with the plains and an expedition envoy, and then we'll pass the turn over. Our opponent is rank 29, Hastos. Butchered that name. Right. What is our opponent playing? That is the question. A multicolored deck? At least I'd like to think so. Means we're going to get our 2 damage in. Red. Ooh. So, might need to worry a little bit about Radiant Flames with that Consul's Lieutenant. Oh, that is beautiful. So we'll swing in with the Expedition. And then we'll play our Lieutenant and then pass the turn back. Hopefully he doesn't play a creature. And if he does, we'll Hieromancer it. And then we should get the Renown trigger off of that. There is also the chance that it gets burnt away, but we'll see. No point fearing a burn spell at this point. Red-green. Lampholt Pacifist. Okay, so that's a 3-3. We shall be able to lock it down and swing for 5 this turn, in fact. Osvale Abbey. Ooh. I think I'm going to hold off on the knight because he's likely going to be ramping. He may be werewolves, but I see a ramp spell in that deck, so we'll see. Alright, so we will swing in with the team. Getting this guy down. We are off to a fantastically aggressive start. Yes. Give me the Renown trigger. Wonderful. Alright. So our opponent's going to have to put down something quite big on top of that Pacifist. That is probably not good enough. We can trade away with that. And in fact, if I... Ooh, that's awesome. So do we Blade Whirl to give the Envoy first strike, which will then mean it can trade with the Recruiter and the Pacifist? Or, actually, it's probably best that we give Thalia's Lieutenant, because it will make that a 5-4, which can trade with the double block. So yeah, we'll do that. I'd prefer to get more creatures down, but that seems like the best plan. And then we're going to swing in with the team again. Let's tap down that one. That Recruiter is more useful to him, I think. And there is no profitable trade for our opponent. And he's going to take it. That's interesting. Okay, so our opponent is down to 4 now. So we might get a turn 4 win here. That'd be very nice of us. Especially if we get a evasion spell again. An evasion spell will do it. That's a bit awkward. He's just going to swing in. Alright, we'll take that. I think he's just resigned himself to losing, to be honest. Unless he's got a 1-mana green spell? No. Continue playing. Well, that was... Oh, sore loser. For those who don't know, he's paused and left the game, which means that I'm in an infinite loading screen. But we have won. On our next turn, we were just going to swing in for lethal. So I'll leave the recording here, guys, but let it be known that I really won, and he was salty as all hell. Right, I'll see you in the next game, guys. Okay, so it is our turn. We are on the play. This looks like a fairly standard, lovely hand. We'll start off with Kytheon. Our opponent is the Witcher, rank 34. I don't know what it is about this deck, but I've recorded 3 matches before this one, trying to get someone to stay past turn 2, but we have such explosive starts that most people keep leaving or rage quitting apparently. So if you want some free wins, this is the deck to play. Right, so it looks like we're likely to renown our free blade, which is nice. We'll hold this Westvale Abbey until it's useful, or until we run out of lands for the turn anyway. So I think leaving it as a surprise if we've got 5 or more creatures is probably the best bet. Okay. Next turn, we can swing in for 4 and get... We could either tap out some of his creatures or stave off any burn spells of the kind. But we'll see. So we're attack for 4. Does our opponent have anything to say about it? Nothing. So we have renowned our free blade, which makes it harder for him to remove. And we can still make our Kytheon indestructible if he points a single burn spell at it. Firecraft. I'm gonna give them all indestructible. It's probably a little bit of a waste, but we appreciate the aggressive start that we've been able to have. So we'll be attacking for 5 on this turn. We'll be able to leave up indestructibility again if we should need to. And in fact, any creature that looks like a chump block, we can actually make indestructible again. And maybe get rid of one of his blockers. Firecraft. Going at us or going at free blade? We'll make it indestructible again. And he's been replaced by the AI. Oh god. Oh, I love this deck so much. It's probably my favourite deck I have ever made. The salt factory that it enters is just unreal. So we'll play another free blade. We have likely one next turn. I'm just going to play the Westvale Abbey down so that I can make Kytheon indestructible in the case of a board wipe. Like that one. 2 damage to each creature. Right, well, Kytheon's now indestructible, so only the Topan, the free blade that we played, is going to die. Unless he plays a little burn spell on the free blade. Nope. We have won. Okay, that is a turn 5 win this time. I'm thinking maybe since it's hyper aggressive I might get a few more matches in. So we'll tap down that creature. Finish. Get to investigate. You know what, we won't investigate. Just in case. And we'll swing in for lethal. Right guys, I'll see you in the next match. And we're back for the 3rd match of the game. This one doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I'd prefer a turn 1 play, but we've got a Consul's Lieutenant and a way to get it through the turn after. Our opponent, by the way, is rank 33, and his name is Trejo. We're going with that. Yeah, it's not a fantastic hand, per se. That's fantastic, but we do need to get the Consul's Lieutenant down as soon as possible. Get that renowned trigger on him. If we need to give him Nimbus Wings to do it, then we will. Red, white. Okay. Not seen anyone use this before. Okay. A wolf with fire breathing. So let's offer the trade and play a free blade, or do I Nimbus Wings? I think I gave it Nimbus Wings so that a little burn spell can't get rid of it. Yeah. Having a flyer as well, it doesn't look like this is the kind of deck that's going to be running many. So to have a 4/4 in the air that's going to pump the rest of my team seems pretty great. And I'm not really fussed what this thing's going to do because it's going to die. or be largely irrelevant for most of the game. The champion Iroeth. That's what I feared most when I saw red-white. Question is, how much do I care that he's got one? If he sticks an aura on it, then it's going to be so much more powerful. And if it's the wolf one, Call of the Full Moon, I think it's called, then we'll need to cast 2 spells on our next turn, which I think's doable easily. Well, it's literally doable, but I think I'm just going to swing in and keep up the aggression. He's going to swing in for 5, maybe 7 with this, but if it turns out to be a bad move, then I can hold some stuff back. And we'll put out another lieutenant, sounds good. They get to pump each other then if I get that one renowned. Do I want to put a free blade out? You know what, if I put a free blade out now, then next turn, if I have to get rid of the aura that he might put on it, then I can Thalia's lieutenant and Nimbus wings up the consul's lieutenant. I think that's probably a good play. And if he has a Radiant Flames, then he has to wipe his own board and not our lieutenant to do it. Nimbus Wings. Ugh. And a Militia Captain. That's actually quite unfortunate. Yeah, we enter the stalemate time. So, he can do 6 damage on the double strike. Is there a way that I can make this lieutenant more powerful? Well, I can make it a 5 power and toughness. I could Thalia's lieutenant and Nimbus Wings the lieutenant again, but then he's attacking for 6 with his. I think I'll knight, then lieutenant, which will pump up the entire team. It's whether or not I want to be really aggressive. We'll see. I'll play this out and see how it goes. So we could always offer the trade with our lieutenant. And I think I'd feel happier knowing his champion was out the way, to be honest. And then we have this lovely board that I can then Nimbus Wings up another lieutenant. And then we'll have the same horrible looking thing that he hates so much. Yeah, player. So yeah, I think I'll do that. It's probably best. It's best to stay really aggressive with these decks. A lot of the time when you enter a stalemate, it's really bad. Okay, so he's committing, it seems. Is it on your upkeep this flips? Oh, he's got Nahiri. He's gonna minus Nahiri. Yeah. Get rid of my lieutenant. We can kill his Nahiri though if he attacks him with the champion, which he is not going to do. Always watching. What does that do for us? Other than help us, but if I always watching, then that's 2, 6, 10, 14 damage. And if I swing that all at him, then he likely kills our lieutenant, I'd say. Yeah, because he can just straight up kill our lieutenant that way. I think I'll Nimbus Wings up the lieutenant. Make it a 4-4. And I'll give him a turn. I don't want to give him a turn. But we may draw into something nice. Yeah, upkeep. Just checking. So once Always Watching is down, he can't minus Nahiri to get rid of any of our creatures. Because it's only tapped creature. Oh. Or maybe it's not. Ah, he got rid of the Nimbus Wings. Okay. Oh no. That gives it Vigilance. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. It's getting away from us. He's going to be able to tap for 6 now. I need a tap out spell. A tap out spell would be really nice. That's a land. It's not bad. It's not great. Okay, so with the state of our board now, if we swing in with these two, then we offer a trade with the champion. Yeah, he has to attack a block with the champion to kill either of these. Because even if he double blocks, then I'll just pick the champion and kill it that way as well. I think that's the right play. He's just going to chump that one. I'm going to chump the other. Can't give it fire breathing. Yeah, he's just going to chump that and take 4. Not sure if that's the right play on his behalf, but we'll go with it. So that's now a 5-5. And if I just get a tap out spell, I win. Nimbus Wings, he's going to make it do 8 damage a turn. And Cliffside Lookout makes it do 10 damage a turn. So he wins next turn, I think, if we can't get rid of that champion. If we get rid of that champion, we've won. Because he is really, really, really decided that's how he's going to win. And that's not going to be good enough. Or maybe it is. No, it's not. So we'll play the knight. Swing in with a team because we lose anyway. So maybe he makes some bad blocks. No, that's 3 damage. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. If we'd have got a Declaration in Stone, if we'd have got an Expose Evil, if we'd have got a Grasp of the Hieromancer, we had so many cards to deal with this situation, we just didn't draw them. Just a bit unfortunate, but that is going to be the game. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today. We will have some more matches coming out tomorrow. Remember, if you do want your deck to be played next week for the subscriber deck, then be sure to send me it either in the comments section down below, email me it, or send me it on Twitter. It's up to you how you want to do it. I'll see them all, because I am omnipotent like that. Okay guys, so if you've liked the content, then be sure to leave a like. If you've loved the content, then be sure to subscribe. And if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card, which will be coming up in a second. See the rest of the content I've got to offer, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.